I'm going to open up another file over here to show you a different approach to using MachStudio. Tessellation first.
Yes.
No, let me do this one first, then I'll do tessellation.
Okay.
All right. That was very casual, right? Here it is. So I'm going to open up a different file. This was actually, the funny thing is that the technology currently, and it's the first place we had a lot of traction was in the media and entertainment market. So a lot of the data we had really had to do with broadcast and straight to DVD and very stylized CG projects. So a lot of the data, when you go to our website, reflects that. And we spent quite a little bit of more time in the last few months actually showing that that is really just has to do with our direction and a way of using the tool. It's not a limitation of the tool. In response to that, I picked up one of these EverMotion sets that are using V-Ray for rendering, and I just brought it in here, and I literally spent like a half a day with it, just making materials and quick lighting to arrive at this demo I'm going to show you, which is this. So I rendered that file. It takes about a few seconds to calculate, and there you go. And we turn on the reflections, and you'll see that you're looking at a fairly nice architectural render that's rendering in pretty much in under 5 seconds right now in that preview. There you go. I'm rendering. Oof. So again, same concepts, right? The AO is inside of here, all the layers, and so on. So we're getting a really, really nice render. And just to show you the power of what this is that when we open up that, let me open up my material browser over here a second. It's a totally different approach to lighting when you're doing naturalistic or realistic work, or if you're doing stylized work. It's a very, very different approach. Let me open up one of these materials I have. Oh yeah, so, and then I'll actually edit it. Let's grab that material. And so I have all my AO on, I have everything on, and I'm just grabbing the material here. Let's try some different things. It doesn't really match that. I'd probably grab a stone. It has that geometry already has the tiling in it, and my material has tiling, so that's not a good one. Let's, this will be nice. This will look really cool. So, and then just to show you, this material doesn't say it's reflective right now, but I can, if I go and, this will be kind of fun, I'll open up a new shader node. Now, as I open up a new shader node, it should keep all my current maps there. And I opened up, let me see something, I want to open up the right effects file. Even though it says effects, those are our own effects files, those are our own compilations. There we go. And let's see, why am I not getting to this? I'm not getting something to open up here. Let's see, let's try. Oh. Not updating, wasn't updating something. Okay, here we go. So you see, I'll just turn on the dynamic reflections on this. I'll say like texture res and so on. I'll turn on the reflection. So I essentially, I can make that material reflective. Well, that's a little insane. But let's play around with that. I can actually play around with how that's going in there, and we can tweak that material again. So again, I'm sort of flying by the seat of my pants right now. But let's play around with some of these values. Oh, I see what's going on, yeah. All right. There we go. Anyway, so let's go back to something a little bit more matte over here. That'll look nicer probably. Okay. So now another thing I'm going to show you, other than this sort of more realistic render, I'm going to